What's good with y'all, boy? It's your boy D-Lo. We back at it again. Another chart breakdown. We gonna just hop right into it. We ain't got time to be you digging because the motherfucking game on. So I wanted to go ahead and get this shit out the way. Get this shit out the way. So you know how we usually do. We gonna start off with just what the account looking like. You know, this what we looking like for today. So today we up 641. You know, yesterday, well, we already talked about yes, we talked about that day too. So we up 641 in a day. Counted at $1,000. This is an express funded. If you haven't watched any of the other videos, I passed the first challenge on my birthday, May 22nd. So now we rocking out with this. Right now, we got a 1-on-1 risk to reward, 75% win rate. You see everything. I'll see everything. You know, so today we went 2 for 1. Um, yeah. Net P&L was 503. P&L high was 503. No, that's the average. I'm tweaking. So we won one and we lost one today. Our best trade, 1,200. We lost 600 on a trade today. So now that that's out the way, y'all see what's going on with that. Let's get into the fucking chart so we can get this shit up and at 'em. So we're gonna bounce out to the 1 minute. I mean, the 1 minute, the fucking 1 hour. We just gonna rewalk all of this bitch back down. Oh boy. And what I was seeing is go to about 8 o'clock, 'cause that's when I woke up. So here we are. Let me just walk the story back down for you guys. So, what did I take? I took a sale today. And the reason I took the sale today was because this right here, I know if you've been watching the videos, we've been talking about these market structure shifts. And we have one right here. So I drew my standard deviations out and I realized today, well yesterday too, we was at the -1. So I was expecting kind of like a retracement. I just didn't know when it was going to do it because we've been consolidating Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. So we've been consolidating for the last 2 days. So I figured like we've gained enough liquidity. We got liquidity to the left. So this is what I was looking at this morning. Saw that we swept this liquidity. So saw that we swept that liquidity. So once we saw that, and we swept this internal, so you can really do it like this. This how I kind of do it. I like to do it like I like to say this is E for external range liquidity. This would be your I for internal range liquidity, meaning that no, I'm lying. I'm lying. That wouldn't be I because I has to be liquidity from within the day. So we can do it like this. Go to midnight, mark out your midnight line, and you can say this would be your I now. So this is what we really need. We need an external sweep of liquidity, internal sweep of liquidity, and now I need us to close beneath this low right here. And turn it, well, if we close beneath this, this will turn into a market structure shift. So that's what I was looking for, waiting on today. Boo, we close beneath it. And once we do this, once we close beneath it, I was really looking for this fair value gap to hold. That was the first place I was looking for it to hold. And we ended up retracing back into there. Here, I ended up taking a sell position here. I put my stop above here and played around. I ended up getting stopped out. So this was that $600 loss that I took right here. Oh, yeah. So that's what that loss was. So with all of this, I still was confident that this was still the market structure shift. Well, I'm sorry. This. I'm sorry. This. So because I got stopped out, I would wanted to see if this high is still protected, then I want to see us turn around. Another thing that I did was I drew my fibs from high to low after I got stopped out just to see where we're at. And once I realized that I took my entry at the 62, I really wasn't upset because that's really where I wanted to enter at. That's usually where I usually enter at. But price can also extend to the 79. So now price is at the 79. I'm on the 1 minute time frame, and I'm just really at this point, now that I've gotten stopped out on this trade, at this point I'm just wanting to see if we're going to either go take out this high or reverse here at the 79. You know what I'm saying? This 79% of this range here is my last line of defense for the sale. So I hop on the 1 minute and I told myself if I see another market structure shift like the one down here, but for the buy side, like this, for the for the sell side now, I would take that. I would take that. So we're gonna let price ride out. This is where like patience has to come into play too. So you just playing. So you were just playing around. You had to be patient because we never closed underneath this low. We just wicked off it. So we were just being patient, being patient. And I think this is like around 1150 macro. Yeah, just being patient. So now since we made this new high up here, now I would want to see this low get swept under or get closed beneath because now this would be my sweep of liquidity. This would be my inversion for value gap. So if we do close beneath here, this is how my entry would have looked. Something like that. And then we would have been targeting the -2. We've been targeting the -2. So once we get a close beneath there, wait in, get that close, sell, and then put my stop above here, TP somewhere down there, and we just rock out. It took a while, but it ended up doing what it was supposed to do. And that was my $1,000 trade today. So we ended up getting the market structure shift on the lower time frames. Like I said, this 79 was my last line of defense for the sale idea. Because like I said, on the 1 hour, you just gotta follow the standard deviation. So like, from this move, move this. From this market structure shift, we just reached a -1, so we should be expecting a retracement to where at least to the midway point, or at least to the 62, or at least to the 50, really. But we end up falling all the way down to the. I think we fall down to the 50. So where we at the 50 right now? Yep. Fell down to the 50. Almost wicked the one. I don't know what one that is, but oh yeah, so that's this bigger time frame one. So and my thing was the thing that I've been trying to work on is taking these lower time frame TPs and just being good with that. Cause I could have held it to the 4, but you know what I'm saying. The market has been. You see what the market has been doing. It's been moving sideways. It hasn't been really like I ain't gonna say easy to trade, but you gotta really be locked in and knowing what you doing, where you at with this shit type shit. So yeah, boy. That's what we did today. Just to go ahead and recap, like I said, got one trade for 1,200, one loss for 590. So we came out today plus 600. Got 3 more days to go till we can get a payout. We just taking our time, doing our thing, making it real sweet. So we gonna just get up out of here on that one. Y'all boy have a good rest of y'all day. Y'all boy watch the game, tap in, lock in, do what y'all gotta do. I'm out.